everybody, welcome to Chapter 2 of Game of Thrones. We're going to go ahead and start a little early today. And, sorry, I just had a notification or something because I'm just checking my stream like I always do just to make sure everything's working right before we get going too badly. Because it'll show me it's working on my Xbox, but sometimes it's not working quite right on things. Let me just refresh my page real quick. See if that helps out. But I hope all of you enjoyed yesterday's episode, and so we're just going to continue on and do all of the chapters of this, unless I feel like doing some more Shadow of Mordor or play something else. It always depends on my mood for the day, but I'm really excited about Game of Thrones, so I'm probably going to finish it out. Come on, you slow thing, refresh. Okay, I finally updated the title, so it should be working now. Why does it say offline? Because I'm not offline. There we go. Okay, everything appears to be working now, so I'm going to go ahead and start. And never expect me to do too greatly because I'm just not a particularly good gamer, but I enjoy the trying, I enjoy the stories, and I have not seen any of the rest of this, so no spoilers, guys, and I will always try to never spoil any of the major events from Game of Thrones. But you know, if you're watching this, you should have seen up to the Red Wedding already, because that was the big part in here, so I can talk about all the spoilers before that. But I'm not going to talk about any of the stuff that happened in like the last season because some people just have not caught up yet. But I will let you know that that was just an awesome ending, you know, just amazingly shocking ending for the last 2 seasons. But let's go ahead and play and begin episode 2. Said I have not seen any of the rest of this series, so this is all going to be new to me. I have not watched any YouTubers play it yet. I wanted to do it myself. You get to see all my bad decisions.
These are dark days, I fear.
The North Grove must never be lost.
You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing wrong.
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now.
I've decided to name you as my sentinel, Sir Wade.
I'm just worried about my family.
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family.
Are you willing to risk an alliance with the crown?
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion.
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Rasher.
We don't want Whitehill men within these walls.
You can be my highborn ward.
Ethan.
And at least I know that no matter what I did, he was going to die. So
Don't let them take me!
My son.
my boyfriend reassured me of that this morning. I was like, what decision did I make that got him killed? And it's just like, no, he's always going to die no matter what you do. That's a nasty looking scorpion.
Whoa, it's just me, Beska.
Took you long enough. Your ale's getting warm. Or warmer, I should say. You can stop pacing. They'll
This
be
stuff
here
is
soon.
weak compared to Northern Ale. Is that wine? Or blood?
Taste it and find out.
It's blood.
This place could use a good cleaning. I'd complain to the owner. Ale. It goes in yellow, comes out yellow. Waste time even drinking it, if you ask me.
Considering we found it in an abandoned tavern, it's not bad.
They smell off to you.
It's the only thing in Yunkai that doesn't.
I know. It's a filthy haven for thieves, murderers, and other deadly bastards. You should feel right at home. I know I do. May we drink, thieve, and fight until the end.
I'll drink to that.
You'll drink to anything.
Another round?
I mean, Asher's gonna be very, very fired up when he finds out what happened to his family.
Have you forgotten about our honored and exalted guest? Go see if he's still breathing. How's he doing? We need him alive to collect his bounty.
Remind me again, what's this fat pig fucker's name?
Bazak Zog... something or other. Don't care, really. So long as we get our gold. 800 gold dragons for capturing him. Lucky we caught him trying to flee Yunkai.
Lucky for us. Not so lucky for him.
We should find more former slave masters with bounties on their heads.
I don't need any more naked fat men in my life, thank you.
They say only the poor know how to really spend money. We'll buy the finest wines, the best whores. Sleep in a bed without fleas. Sounds nice, doesn't it? We'll live like lords, princes, kings. My point is, with enough coin we could do anything. Go anywhere.
I could afford passage back to Westeros. To Ironrath. I've heard nothing from my family in years.
You mean go home? They treated you like shit there. Kicked you out because you fell in love with a girl from the wrong damn house.
Gwyn.
A man doesn't choose who he loves. Your family should understand that. Westeros and its bloody houses. Who fucking cares?
It's not that simple. In the north, these feuds run deep.
Oh, fuck the North. We have a good thing here. And any moment now, we're gonna be rich.
It's very, very,
Let's make a toast.
similar to historical
To all of us
Scotland, for
deadly
sure. I'm sure other
bastards.
countries as well, but I know a ton
To 800
about...
gold dragons in our pocket.
I know a ton
Well
about
said.
English, Scottish, Irish history.
You're not that drunk, are you?
Sorry.
Fine, have it your way.
I miss it both times. I was hitting Y, but I guess I didn't do it quite at the right time.
Beska? I thought freed slaves put the bounty on Bazak.
They did. With his own gold.
So why are the fucking Lost Legion here?
Is that Tazal? From the Volantis job?
Maybe he's forgotten about that.
You! I told you if I saw you again,
Tizal! Isn't it funny how life brings old friends together?
I'd cut your fucking throats!
Tavern's closed. What you doing here?
Where is he?
Where's who?
Here. 400 dragons.
They must be working for the Wise Masters.
And that's all you're getting.
The bounty is 800.
You get 4. It's more than you deserve. give us 800 and you can have him.
Don't be an arsehole now. We're all sellswords here.
We are nothing like you. The Lost Legion are the blood of all Valyria. And we are done taking orders from whimpering pigs.
Bloody hell!
And we're done with you too.
La da diri sombazi. Do ebi me.
You just made a huge mistake, Tazal.
You two are going to be useful to me for once.
Not bloody likely.
The wise masters will hear how Asher Forrester kidnapped the venerable Bezak. How he wouldn't take less than 800 gold dragons. So he killed Bezak instead.
Me?
Luckily, we were there to deliver swift justice.
So you steal the money and we get the blame.
Ponteos en as! Bojos me nomi jahoso kisikas!
Well, let's see.
All right, who dies first? Who wants to dance on the end of my sword?
Kill them! Now!
See how much I die in this area.
Here's one.
Come on!
So far, I'm not doing terrible.
Sicurino pass me! Providaor!
His sword broke. The wrong guy.
You owe me one.
I'm sure at this point he owes me. There's one down. I was just a little too low. Let's see where it starts me.
Sicurino pass me!
Well, I hit Y, dang it. There's 2 deaths.
Sicurino pass me! Providaor!
Same thing happens when I choose.
You owe me one.
Shit!
As you can probably tell, I'm not the greatest at keeping track of events and stuff.
This is for Volantis!
Bester!
Dang it, I missed it.
Fuck you, Ash!
I was so close. 3 deaths. And let's see if it stops at 3.
Fuck you, Ash!
Oh, come on, he would have evaded that. Without my help, he should have evaded that.
Fuck you, Ash! Fazal! Costi Marquitis! Pobrenis! Brillimponios! Oh!
Ew. Must be a heck of a blade to punch
You know
right
what this
through
reminds me
that
of?
helmet.
That brothel in Norvos.
You kill me.
Guess I'm just mean. Or, really?
Assault! Kill them both! Asher!
In all the gods of fire and fuck!
Who the fuck is he?
My uncle. Tazal? Fuck.
Oh, we should
More on their way.
We need to go. Come on.
Malcolm.
Damn.
They couldn't even get anything.
We have to keep moving.
Malcolm, stop.
Asher, I'm glad I found you, my boy. It's been far too long.
What are you doing here?
Your brother Ethan sent me. I'm here to bring you home.
They don't know Ethan's dead. He left before Ethan died. Oh my goodness, goodness, goodness. It's just a nice little tune they've got going for this. And everything about Game of Thrones has been really well done, and the writer for the novels, they stick fairly close to it. They've made some pretty major changes, but they stick fairly close to it. And the writer is constantly consulting with the team, and that's why they've gotten further into the series than they have in the actual books. So. They're going to be finishing out the series. I think it's got 2 more seasons, if I remember correctly. The Lost Lords. Let's see who we're starting with now. That's looking pretty rough. Ow. He's in the dead cart. They think he's dead. Must have been very close to death when they picked him up.
Damn Foresters. They're so fucking far away.
Father.
He's in a cart with a bunch of other his guys, you know. This is most likely not an ally.
That's far enough.
I come from the twins bearing the dead of House Forrester. Lordly types from the looks of them.
Alright, we'll take them.
Well, they're not free, are they? How much are you paying for them?
Sir Royland.
You again. Who have you got this time? Some poor peasant dressed up like a lord. A stable boy in Bannerman's clothes. You did this at Duskendale. And you have the fucking stones to try it again.
No,
This house has suffered the loss of many good men. And you dare come here claiming to have Forrester dead.
You're Forrester.
Leave. Now.
Fine. I'll dump them in the river then.
You come back here again, you won't be leaving. You got that?
Aye, I heard you.
Gotta scoot his way off.
I'm sorry, sir.
Don't worry yourself.
7 hours.
What is it, sir?
This one's still alive. You there? Who are you?
It's me, Roderick.
Roderick?
Roderick, by the gods, it is you!
Sir?
Fetch the maester, hurry!
Fetch the maester!
Roderick!
How did Roderick survive? He was all surrounded and such. I mean, it looks like he just barely survived, but still, he survived. That's some very bloody stuff going on. Is he getting like a leg removed or what?
My lord, you should not be awake. The milk of the poppy. Drink. Come now. That's it.
Somebody should
Roderick!
be awake during that stuff.
I am at a very delicate moment in the surgery.
Please, I want to see my son.
Let him.
Sir, my lady, I must insist that you leave.
No, Roderick, what have they done to you?
These wounds would have killed any other man. As it is, you may never walk again.
Roderick? What's wrong with him?
He drank the milk of the poppy.
Please don't leave me. Not yet.
Okay. So, I mean, that means Roderick will now be Lord. I think he's older than Asher, but I'm not positive. I mean, Asher might have been the eldest.
What are you scribbling away at over there? Must be awfully important.
Roderick, thank the gods. Brother, I thought I lost you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
You don't look fine. How bad is it? Maester Tengrin says your leg may never fully heal. And your face.
I look half as bad as I feel.
Well, at least you look better than you did.
It's not much of an improvement.
Roderick, there's something you need to know. Ethan is dead.
Ethan.
Bruce Bolton's bastard came here and threatened to take me away. Ethan grabbed me. And that monster put a blade through his throat. Like it was nothing. Ethan... How could this happen to him?
We'll make Ramsay pay for what he did. I promise.
Good. We're planning to honor Ethan in the Grove, alongside Father. And now Mother wants me to write this song for the funeral. I can't.
You can, Talia. I know you can.
And you know, and it's
There's been
got
chaos here
to
since he
be
died.
Celtic origins in these stories
We have
because
White
there's so
Hill
many
soldiers
redheads
stationed
and
in our
similar,
courtyard.
close to redheads, and you know, the Vikings
Even the
and
small
Celts
folk
are the
don't
ones
feel
that had
safe.
the red hair.
You need to show everyone who this house belongs to.
You need to let me worry about that.
We're all worried. I know you still need time to heal,
I'll
but
be fine, Talia.
the council's meeting in the Great Hall right now, actually. Nobody expects you there, but if you think you're ready,
I want to go.
can you even stand? They could use your leadership.
Only one way to find out.
I missed you, brother.
Ironwood, you know, iron brain, stubbornness.
You can do this, Roderick. I know you can.
Would help if I actually paid attention to the screen, huh?
Roderick!
Not quite there yet.
I'm fine. Why'd you do that?
I won't let anyone see you like this. Not when the house appears so weak already.
I need to attend that meeting.
And you will. But you will get there on your feet. It's a long way to the Great Hall. We can't risk you falling where others can see. Take my hand. Let me help you.
Thank you, Talia.
And I have a
Ready?
prediction that a lot of Game of Thrones names are going to be very popular baby names in the next couple years.
That's it.
Everyone will be so glad to see you up. Though, I think you'll find that much has changed.
I mean, yeah, he was dead. From everyone's opinion, he was dead. Cart guy tossed him in the cart because they thought he was dead. He should have been dead.
Castle Black. So this is the seat of the Night's Watch. The wall. Always wanted to see it, but not like this.
Recruits at the gate!
I mean, he'll make a good knight of, you know, the wall. But, he shouldn't have had to given up because basically you're not allowed to have kids once you join Sword, or you're not allowed to have a name anymore. You're not allowed to be anyone but a knight of the watch.
New arrival, is it?
Another one for Frostfinger.
On a horse, no less.
See what goes on here.
Mr. Chancellor.
Looks like it was built by giants, doesn't it? You're new, here to take the black. Because you got that look about you.
I need to speak to the Lord Commander.
We, don't have one right now. It's Frostfinger you want. He'll get you sorted out.
Which one's Frostfinger?
That grizzled old prune over there. Says us new recruits are all dead men. But don't let him scare you. That's just his way. You seem nice. That's not so good round here.
I mean, yeah, the wall's just full of thieves and murderers and people who've been punished by going to the wall instead of getting killed. But it's also full of people who didn't have a choice but to go for some reason or another.
You're Frostfinger?
You recruits. You come
You train, you fight, you die. Who are you, boy?
I was a squire. I served Lord Forrester of Ironrath.
A squire from Ironrath. And how does a squire get himself sent to the wall? You're a thief. A raper. You abandon your post.
I killed the men who murdered my family.
Then you know how to fight, at least. And you're no liar, either, Garrett Tuttle.
How do you know my name?
From Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of House Forrester.
My uncle wrote to the Night's Watch.
He goes on for a bit, but then he asks us to make you a ranger. As if it's a knighthood. So you see, Tuttle, I know all about you. You are a killer. Even if you are man enough to own up to it.
If you say so.
I do. Now then, we'll start your training in the morning. For today, you need a cot and a cloak.
Understood.
Yeah.
Oh, and Tuttle. Sooner or later, the Night's Watch will be your death. When it comes, try to make it quick.
I mean, no matter what you do, it's always going to be your death eventually.
And last we'd heard, Asher was in Slaver's Bay, so Malcolm caught a ship headed for...
They give us month-old bread.
There's fucking worms in it. And Lord Whitehill hears about this.
We should just take what we need. I'd rather die.
The Whitehill soldiers always seem to be angry, and we have too few men to handle them.
Let's just get to the Great Hall.
You know what else? No fucking wine.
Well, there must be wine in the cellars.
Degor's locked him up tight, just like his own cunt.
He has no fucking...
And this is taking way too long.
Is that him?
Has to be, doesn't it?
He's hideous.
He's had a run-in with Walder Frey,
And he's leaning on a girl. I should have buried him with the corpses. Forrester's a real shame about your leg, my
Who
lord.
gives a toss?
Don't let go of your sister now.
Ignore them all and keep walking.
We have business in the Great Hall.
Go round.
Move aside, soldier. I'm quite comfortable, thank you. And I don't think you're gonna make me. I wonder what's weaker. Your legs? Or this house?
My men may be few, but they'll die before you keep me from my hall.
Go on then, my lord. Let's go.
Yeah, he's a stubborn guy. On his feet and fiery.
It's madness. You can't starve them out.
I will not coddle our enemies.
So you'd rather they riot?
Both of you, please.
If they riot, we'll fight.
That's foolishness.
It doesn't matter what you think. It's my decision as Sentinel.
My lords.
Roderick. My boy. Come, join us.
Lady Talia, you should have told us the Lord needed help.
It's good. It's good to see you awake, Lord Roderick.
We didn't expect you so soon. The Maester said it would be weeks before you were walking, if you walked again at all.
It was highly probable.
Maester Otengrin doesn't know everything.
Who among us does?
Oh, indeed.
Dahlia's told me the state of our house.
Then you know our situation is grim.
No thanks to your sentinel. He's riling up the Whitehill soldiers.
They're our bloody enemies!
You'll bring Lord Whitehill down on us, you fool!
My lords, please! Oh, I'm a fool. At least I was there by Ethan's side when Ramsay
Sir Royland!
Ethan made it clear I wasn't wanted.
He needed you there. Now he's dead and Ryan's a hostage.
And what have you done to get him back? Nothing!
I am your lord.
Of course. Apologies, my lord.
The Whitehills have my brother. We fight amongst ourselves, when we should be fighting them.
We'd need an army to win that fight. And we don't have one.
Then find me one, Sir Royland.
That's no simple command, my lord. Most of our men fled after Lord Ethan was killed, and our allies are either dead or too afraid of the Boltons to help us.
You forget the Glenmores. You'd be wed to Elena Glenmore already if not for the war. And her father is no coward. Now that you've returned, the marriage can proceed as planned.
The marriage? Well, much has changed. The Glenmores may no longer desire the union.
Lady Elena will decide for herself. Your betrothed is on her way here as we speak.
Lady Elena?
She's coming now!
My betrothed is coming to Ironrath.
Yes, my son. A raven arrived this morning. Lady Elena is eager to see you. If she still wishes to marry, we'd have the allies we so desperately need.
Their army would become oathbound to Roderick.
And we could burn High Point to the fucking ground!
Yes, this marriage could be our chance.
Of course, we must hope Lady Elena still wants to marry Roderick. We're talking about a marriage, not an Ironwood contract.
I'm certain I can convince her.
She's always been fond of you.
Just be careful not to push Elena too hard.
If Elena does come to Ironrath, she'll see those soldiers in the courtyard.
We starve them out, and they'll have to leave.
I'd rather they be lying around drunk than setting the stables on fire.
My lord, perhaps you could put an end to this tiresome dispute.
Give them wine. I want them dull, not angry.
Yes, my lord.
Now, if there's nothing more to discuss.
I mean, his two great advisors.
It's time to light the Ironwood torches.
Yes, my lady.
His two advisors.
Welcome back, my lord.
If he favors
It's
one
good
over
to be
the other,
back.
they get all offended and go away.
Gregor last lit these torches when his mother passed. Ironwood doesn't burn easily, he told me. But foresters have a way. And now we light them for him. And Ethan. How is your song coming?
Ethan always helped me with music. It's not the same without him.
I can help you with it.
That's all right. The last time you sang, all the dogs in the kennel started howling. But thank you.
Everyone knows how much Ethan meant to you. I'm sure it will honor him well. About Elena, I've sent a letter to Mira. The Tyrells hold much influence over the Glenmores. I don't know where things stand between her and Lady Marjorie, but maybe your sister can find a way to help.
We'll have to see. Now are we going back to King's Landing again? Yep.
It's entirely ridiculous. If it's not the flowers, it's the food or the table settings. Is that the letter to the orphanage?
Yes, milady. It's nearly done.
Make sure to tell them we'll send all the leftovers. And something nice after that.
We will make a sizable donation in the name of King Joffrey.
A little presumptuous of you, Mira. But I like it. They'll be very grateful. I had to borrow that from Father. Mine was stolen, can you imagine? I wonder who it was. Oh, are there any more invitations to send, or are we finally done with the cursed things?
One more. An invitation to Sir Maynard.
Ah, yes. One of my father's favorite drinking companions.
Our fathers always have drinking buddies. At least mine always had one or two.
I have a letter for Lady Mira Forrester.
Thank you.
My pleasure, Lady Mira.
What is it, Mira?
It's from my mother. She asked that I help ensure Roderick's betrothal to Elena Glenmore remain intact.
How can you do that from 1,000 leagues away? Ah, it's my help she's after, isn't it? She's a bold woman. Most would shy away from asking such things.
Of course. She knows you're very influential.
She's not entirely wrong. A letter from me could encourage the Glenmores to honor the betrothal. But it wouldn't be very discreet. You'd be forcing their hand. That isn't the way I do things. You pushed me before and you saw the results. I'm sure your brother can secure the marriage on his own. I'd better get going. Mira, we'll talk more later.
I mean, was it because I pushed it before? Is that why she's not accepting, she's not helping now? Was that a major mistake from the first chapter?
If Lady Marjorie wrote a letter... I'm sorry, Roderick. Sir Maynard, you are hereby invited...
We're going to keep
Mira,
some people alive.
Lady Marjorie sent me to pick up the letters. Sir Maynard. The man's breath smells like a brew house. I was hoping I'd catch you at something slightly more exciting. A love letter, perhaps? Or a declaration of war? I know you're very busy with Lady Marjorie and all that's happening with your family. But I was hoping we could talk. If you don't mind. Go ahead then. Well, it's... We really should get these letters sent first. Do you need any help with those? I've got them.
I guess she's the same. It's going to be the same animation no matter which of those two decisions you made, and that's why she kind of was acting suspicious and cutting off.
Bloody cold today, isn't it? Seems to keep getting colder. They say it'll be a short autumn.
Oi, fuckhead. You might be new here, but you're in my spot. So move.
We'll find another spot.
Wrong fucking answer.
Most of you will be dead within the year.
Frostfinger and his bloody speeches.
If you want to survive in the Night's Watch, listen close.
You know why I got sent to the wall?
The wall was erected over 8,000
No.
years ago.
And I don't
Defend
care.
the realm from
You
wild
should.
White walkers.
I had this girl I used to fuck now and again. Face like a queen, tits like a whore. Turned out she was married to some lordling. He tried to stick me with this.
To the Bay of Seals in the east. There are 19
I stuck it in him instead. So next time I say move, you best fucking move.
Shut up for once, will you?
What's your problem?
I'm sick of Finn bragging about all the girls he's fucked.
And what dire crime are you here for?
Fucking potatoes.
Potatoes?
Potatoes? What are you talking about? I stole them. That's what got me sent to the wall.
Nobody cares, thief.
Don't call me that. My name's Cutter.
Cutter the potato thief. There's one for the songs.
Oi, my sister was hungry.
I've got something for your sister.
Will you stop arguing?
Who in seven hells is talking back there? Tuttle, who was it?
Sorry, sir. It were my fault.
Covering for your new brothers already, are you? Garrett Tuttle here wants to be a ranger, so we can go north of the wall and die on some wildling's spear. But what he wants doesn't mean shit. So today you're all gonna show me what you're made of. Can you swing a sword? Shoot a bow? Are you strong? Those who do well might just survive. The rest of you...
Frostfinger. I need a word.
Go on, get started.
I mean, you would think they would kind of search
Best
them
of
when they
luck,
got there and not let them
Tuttle.
carry around, you know, you know, weapons that they didn't issue them.
Here we go.
Again. Bows up.
See those dummies?
Especially when they first arrived, because I mean, they could go in, they could assassinate like the Lord Commander or something. I mean, it's an area that is all the people use
Castle
it.
Black.
All the people use it
So this
to
is home now.
basically send people that for some reason or another they can't keep with them, but still.
Oh, it's bloody cold up here.
Not as cold as the other side of the wall.
Can't wander off now. Not with Frostfinger watching.
Kind of a weird camera switch there. I can't say my horse ever does that. I go further this way.
Are you deaf? Are you
You're doing that all wrong.
But we don't have these where I...
Mance Raider will shit himself when he sees you coming.
Let me show you.
Alright, let's see if you can aim worth a wildling's arse. Shoot the targets I tell you to. Let's start easy. Middle dummy, centre of the chest.
can follow orders at least. Next bolt. Left target. Head.
Left target, not right, dummy. Left target what? Head.
Good. Right target. Chest. Not bad. Center. Between the eyes.
And a little lower, a little higher.
One less wildling. You hit all of them. Nicely done.
I mean, they didn't show him reload once. You have to reload after every freaking bolt on a crossbow. They've got action movie madness.
Finn thinks he's so bloody clever. If a real wildling got his hands on him...
He's just a bully.
Aye, he is. That's why I took these. Swiped it right off him. Don't tell, alright?
The thief's still busy thieving.
I don't think he'd take it kindly.
I can't promise anything.
I'm trusting you. Don't let me down.
It's gonna take the long way around.
Hells, you're terrible.
It's not ironwood. Too hard to burn.
You've handled a sword.
Maybe I have to look at the wall again.
They say it's 700 feet tall and 8,000 years old.
Lucky.
Wait, swords. I saw the swords light up.
Take that! Take that, you horse! Your bloody tongue!
You! Grab a practice sword.
Were you deaf? Are you hard of hearing?
This one should do.
I'll be sparring with you today. Remember,
That sounds a little
these blades
unfair.
are dulled, but a sword's still a sword. Good luck.
See if I die. Oh, miss.
Wake up!
Ah. It's because I hit A first.
You're dead.
Can I retry? I want to retry.
Get off me, you bloody ox!
Like old Frosty said, not everyone's cut out for this.
I said hit the chest, not the bloody wall.
I want to retry.
Gotta be fast.
No, I just get to mess up then. Darn.
Eric?
You're the Castellan's nephew.
What are you doing here?
Lord Ethan judged me a thief. Should have taken my fingers. Instead, he sent me to the wall. I wish he had cut him off. If he had, I'd still be home with my family. Instead, I'm stuck here for life.
I'm sorry this happened to you.
Thanks, I suppose. Fucking Foresters.
Well, that wasn't exactly pleasant.
That's the door to the mess hall. Wish they'd serve up more than stew.
Tuttle, I gave you orders. So what are you doing up here?
Sir, have you heard of the North Grove?
Of course I've heard of it. Just like I've heard of Snarks, Grumpkins, and Children of the fucking Forest. It's all horse shit. Now, if there's nothing else you need...
I want to know when I'll be taking my vows.
You arrived yesterday, Tuttle. Worry about me, not your vows. I've answered your questions. So why are you still standing here?
Sorry, sir. I'll get back to work.
I can't go up there.
Place is falling apart. Maybe they need more builders.
I've apparently missed something.
You there, recruit. Scrawny, aren't you? See if you can carry one of these barrels over to the winch.
What's in it?
It's pitch. Dump it off the wall, then it'll burn the wildlings down to their fucking bones.
Right. I can do this.
And do I... I tried holding it at first, and it didn't do much of anything.
Want some help?
Where am I going?
Lucky.
Don't hurt yourself, Tuttle. I'm thinking steward for you. You can help Frostfinger wash his cock. If the thing hasn't frozen off.
I'll be a ranger. Just you watch.
Not holding my breath, brother.
Well, you know. Did good at everything except for the sword, not just because I'm so bad at the quick time crap.
You're pathetic.
Fuck off. You didn't even try.
A crossbow's a coward's weapon. Besides, I could hit that dummy from here with my... Where is it? Where the fuck's my knife? If someone has it, I'll cut their fucking balls off.
How the fuck should I know?
You were the last one I showed it to. Well, you and... It was you.
What?
You little fucking thief.
It weren't me.
Finn, don't.
Give me my knife.
I don't have it, I swear.
Out of my way. decided to do something.
Stop it! Before someone...
I won't say it again. Fuck!
See, I overdo the stick.
Hey, look.
Fight! Fight! Yeah, get
There
him!
they go again.
Well, see, I thought that was gonna be a stick thing.
Get up! What is going on here?
He stole my fucking knife!
No, I didn't.
And Garrett defended him.
The last thief I caught no longer has hands.
I swear I don't have it.
He must have hid it.
And you, I expected better, Tuttle. Instead, I find you doing this on your first bloody day of training.
Sir,
Not another word! You clearly need a few days scrubbing the latrines.
Frostfinger, I need another man atop the wall.
Fine. Let him freeze his balls off. I'll deal with this one.
Get off!
Mind your fucking manners.
You, come with me.
And away I go with Jon Snow. Ooh, I can't reveal what happened in the last part of the season. It reveals a lot about Jon Snow.
This way. I love King's Landing in the afternoon. The sun just barely kisses your skin. You used to love this place. Remember, we'd come listen to the musicians in the evening with Lady Marjorie?
I have a lot on my mind lately.
Just through here.
Alright. Continue on with
What
this
are you
saga.
doing?
You'll see. Queen
Everybody's so
Cersei's
suspicious
finest
in King
wine.
Landing. King's Landing is just full of treacherous people.
You're going to get us both in trouble.
Relax. Nobody will miss it, I assure you. A little won't hurt. It's just wine. Ah. So,
It's what they always say about taking a little bit of wine.
well, I'm not very good at this sort of thing. Listen, if I tell you this, Mira, you must promise to keep it to yourself. You can tell no one.
I swear, I won't tell a soul.
My mother was a handmaiden to Lady Olenna for many years. She became pregnant. It was a disgrace to her family. My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
Yes. I'm fortunate to be where I am. I know that.
What of your father? Who is he?
I don't know. My mother died not long after my birth.
Who else knows about this?
Lady Marjorie, her grandmother, and now you. It's just... I don't want to be Sarah Flowers forever. I need Lady Marjorie to arrange a marriage for me. It's my chance at a life.
Have you tried asking Lady Marjorie?
It's not something I can simply ask for. I need her favor first. I know she often confides in you, and I was hoping that maybe sometime when she comes to you wanting to talk, you might suggest she talk to me instead. Give me a chance to win her over. Coming from you, it's sure to mean a lot.
I can't make that promise, Sarah.
You could if you wanted. It's not that difficult.
You'll just have to find another way, Sarah.
I would, but maybe you're right. I know your family's troubles are much greater than mine, with what happened to your brother and your father.
Has she heard about Ethan yet?
You need this
I don't
more
think
than
she's...
I do.
She got a letter from her mother, but I don't remember
A
if it was about
conspiracy
Ethan
of
or not.
handmaidens.
Lord Tyrion.
My lord.
Ladies, what have we here? If you mean to drink from that flagon,
We're just enjoying the sunshine.
is that what they're calling wine these days? Not the finest arbor red, but a favorite of my sister's. Quite expensive for a handmaiden. I'd be curious to know how you got hold of it. Since I'm certain my sister didn't give it to you, she won't even share with me.
We found it.
Found it? Where?
In that bush. Lord Tyrion.
Strange it should find its way into a bush. If Cersei knew you had this wine, she'd drown you in it. You must know what risks are worth taking, especially if you wish to have an alliance with me. Things have changed. My father has recently taken an interest in Ironwood.
Who wouldn't want to ally himself with
Most
Tyrion?
of the Royal Navy
Tyrion's
went up
awesome.
in green flames. It must be rebuilt. He insisted I handle things myself. I'm on my way to meet representatives of Lord Whitehill.
Lord Whitehill?
He's hired a pair of merchant lords to broker for his house. It would seem Lord Whitehill wishes to sell the ironwood right out from beneath your family. I don't know much about the man, but judging by his up-jumped sellswords, negotiating with him won't be pleasant.
You can't let that happen.
Why do you think I brought it up? Come with me. These men think I have no choice but to deal with them. Imagine their surprise when I bring a Forrester to the table. It might be the first fun I've had in months. My lady.
We've been waiting here for an hour.
Andros, be courteous. Courtesy in a merchant. Like finding gold in your chamber pot. Apologies, my lady.
Who is this? Some girl you've brought for entertainment?
My name is Mira Forrester.
Mira Forrester?
Why are you here?
A fair question.
We were told we would be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone.
That's a private matter, my lords.
Foresters have nothing to offer, my lord. If you want Ironwood, you'll have to deal with the Whitehills.
Andros? I'm sorry, Lady Mira, but we've already spoken to Lord
You
Tyrion.
spoke, I listened. Lady Mira has since persuaded me to consider her offer first. Now, if you'll excuse us...
You're going to dismiss
You
us?
can't do this.
I assure you I can.
This is a mistake, my lord.
I don't think so.
Lord Whitehill will hear of this. He's not a man to take such matters lightly.
Tell whomever you wish, my lord. It's no concern of mine.
We'll see about that. Lord Tyrion.
Lord Tyrion, do let me know when you've come to a decision. I'd like the opportunity to change your mind. Lady Mira.
Good day, gentlemen. Ah, well, That was fun. Now, as for your offer, what did you have in mind?
My lord?
The Crown's Ironwood. I assume you have a proposition? You had a reason for coming here. I know it wasn't just to entertain me.
My family can supply all that the Crown needs.
You're suggesting the Foresters be our sole supplier of ironwood. Lord Whitehill will be left in the cold. If he wishes to sell to the Crown, he'll have to do so through your family. You will have him at your mercy. Or you'll bring your houses to open war. You do know that's a possibility, don't you?
With you as a partner, that won't happen.
As Master of Coin, I can do many things, but sending an army to the north is not one of them. However, I know your house needs this. I'll consider the arrangement. Of course, you'd have to do something for me in return. Don't worry. The terms will be fair.
What is it you want?
You'll know soon enough. We have an understanding then.
Thank you, my lord.
This will either be very good for both of us, or very bad for you. For your sake, I hope it's the former.
I mean, her family's luck's
My
got to
lady.
change eventually. They got Roderick back, so that's the beginning of a change of good luck. Back to Asher we are.
They were headed
Why
for
did
the
they
main
even let
gate.
me do that?
I know
Why don't they
another
just make
way.
that whole section a cutscene? What was the point of
Coming
letting
with
me
us
walk?
then.
If you're to save your house, you'll need more than the two of us at your side. You'll need an army.
That's why you're here, isn't it? To hire one.
An army of sellswords.
And a man to lead them. Do you hear what I'm saying, boy?
Beska can lead them.
What?
She's stronger than most knights in Westeros.
This is your fight, Asher. Your family.
None of that matters without sellswords to hire, and all the companies around here are engaged.
What about Croft?
One-eyed Croft, with the second sons. They're all with the Targaryen girl now.
But Croft owes me a favor.
I'm pretty sure he hates you, actually.
No. He'll help us. I'll make sure of it.
And how are you going to do that? We didn't part on the best of terms.
I'll figure something out.
Not exactly a plan, though, is it?
Don't worry, he'll get it done.
Well, this mother of dragons and her sellswords are headed north, so we make for Marine.
Wait, Marine? Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
We can't afford any distractions.
It's not your problem. It'll be fine. I promise.
It's fine. I trust you, Beska.
I shouldn't have said anything. I said I was with you, little brother. And I meant it.
More of these guys, really?
Ponte Renas!
Yung guy hinu Josi butagon ko stoti daor.
We just killed like a dozen of them. At least half a dozen for sure. I hit it just a hair late. I mean, just a hair. Try again. I mean, I'm gonna die more as Asher than any other character.
Ponte
That's for sure.
Yung guy hinu Josi butagon ko stoti daor.
Try this again.
Let's go. You're quick, I'll give you that, but you're reckless.
If I have to, I will murder my way to Ramsay Snow and cave his bloody head in.
You two can talk about it later. We need to get out of here. They won't stop looking for us.
Yes, he's
It's a long
reckless.
journey to
That's
Marine
one of the
on
main
foot.
reasons he had to leave.
I hope you're ready, Asher. It won't be easy.
Just try to keep up, Uncle.
Don't you worry about me. Either we cross the narrow sea with an army at our backs, or House Forrester will not survive to see winter.
And away we go. Back in King's Landing again. And who we gonna peek in on? Can't see anything.
Hello?
I didn't figure anyone would answer.
The letters from my family. What would someone want with them? I have information that will aid you with the imp. Meet me in the gardens at midnight.
Alrighty then. Let's see where we're going next.
There. That should last through Lady Elena's visit, at least.
There's been no news from Mira. She may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right. Lord Glenmore's army could keep us from ruin. But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord, you might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean is, if the two of you wanted to produce an heir...
That was never in question.
Of course not. I just meant...
Enough, Maester. Just remember that you'll want to see gentleness in you too. I don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice.
Thank you, Mother. This advice well taken.
I'm just so glad to see you home.
My lord, she's here.
And let's see what happens here. Since I didn't get any help from Mira, because I didn't want to put Mira in danger by
Roderick?
using the thing, and I hate making decisions in these games.
You look...
Welcome to Ironrath, Elena. It's good to see you.
Where are my courtesies? It's good to see you too.
Please.
So, here we are.
You look as beautiful as ever, Elena.
Oh, thank you. I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive.
Try to put her at ease.
My father suggested I wait, but I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Your brother's name day feast. We danced until the sun came out.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you... Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please, be honest with me. I don't mean to pry, but...
I'm getting better every day. Might be a while before we dance again, though.
I'm glad to hear you're recovering. So much has changed since we were children. Playing hide and seek in the grove and...
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe I wanted you to find me. But Roderick... I need to ask you something. When I arrived at Ironrath today, your courtyard was filled with drunken soldiers. White Hill soldiers. They said some terrible things. The White Hills are your oldest enemies, Roderick. Why are they here? Has something happened?
We weren't given a choice. Those soldiers are here at the orders of the Boltons.
That's horrible. Roose Bolton must mean to occupy Ironrath.
No, he just wants to show our loyalty.
I'm going to be honest with you, Roderick. I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family... My father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal. He wants me to call it off.
And what do you want?
I've been asking myself the same question. And frankly, I'm torn. I don't care about your scars, Roderick. I love the boy you were, and I can love the man you are. But my family can't get drawn into a war with the Boltons. They're the Wardens of the North.
I know things may look bad, but I won't let our houses fall.
I wish I could stand by you, Roderick, but I have to be practical.
Elena.
It doesn't matter how we feel. How can I ask my father to risk everything?
Because I love you, Elena.
Roderick. I wish that was enough. I'm sorry. But I have to think of my family. I'm going to tell Father the betrothal
Well,
is off.
I messed that up,
If
apparently.
it helps, we can delay the announcement. It'll give you time to get your affairs in order.
Deepest apologies, my lord. I tried to stop him, but...
So, the rumors are true.
You have no right to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore? You're not still marrying into this wretched family?
My father has not yet made a decision.
Well, for what it's worth, you can do much better than this cripple.
Mind your own business, Whitetail.
My son's affairs are not your concern.
Then why not tell him why you invited me here?
I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Ryan attend the funeral, but I never expected him to barge in like this.
Oh, she practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her position. The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
If you've hurt Ryan in any way...
Spare me the threats, Roderick. He's fine. I just want to be certain that you know your place. Lord Ramsay ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal. But now I hear you're threatening them and keeping them dull on wine. It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
I do not have to obey.
See? That's just the kind of arrogance I'm talking about. So, here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start, you and I. Your brother Ethan was a dismissive little shit. But you're a different man entirely, aren't you? So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, show Lady Elena you respect your betters. Kneel and kiss my shiny ring.
Just do it, Roderick.
You don't want to end up like your brother, do you?
Please. It means nothing, and we'll get to see Ryan again.
Go on. Get on your knees.
I don't want to, but, you know, it...
Very good.
Elena had already
Now
made up her mind anyway.
Since you're a loyal subject, I'll need you to pay me a tribute. I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The other half of the Ironwood Forest.
You can't do that!
I know what Ramsay said. I'm saying something else. As of today, I harvest ironwood from wherever the fuck I please. And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
Careful, Whitehill. House Glenmore backs us.
And we're backed by the Boltons. So you'll be getting flayed together. Well, I have what I came for. I'll leave you to your business. Oh, by the way, my men have a name for you. Roderick the Ruined. Isn't that clever?
Give him a few more weeks.
I can't believe you.
You
threw my family's name in front of Lord Whitehill. I said you could delay the announcement, not use me as a shield.
She was already made her mind up, so it didn't really matter what the hell I said at that point. She's not gonna marry him.
My lord, are you well?
I'm going to kill that man.
I think we're on the last chapter now. Pretty sure it's 7 chapters per section.
You can't be fighting with the other recruits. You need those men to have your back. There's enough out here trying to kill us without trouble amongst our own.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm Garrett.
Frostfinger told me about you. Seems to think you might be trouble.
He doesn't know me.
He's seen 1,000 recruits pass through those gates. He knows you better than you think. He said you fought for the North with the Foresters. You were there, at the Twins.
Yes.
I still don't understand. 3,000 men, and not one could save my brother. Why didn't anyone fight back? Why didn't they rally to their king?
Nobody was expecting it. 1 minute we were drinking and telling jokes, and the next, the Freys cut us open.
Those cowards. Couldn't face Rob like men, so they stabbed him in the back.
Oh yeah, that's the way the
They
cowards
couldn't even
work.
give him an honourable death. Let him die fighting.
Your brother would have won the North's freedom. He deserved to be king. He was good at it.
He was good at everything. Now the Freys command River Run, and the Boltons are Wardens of the North. After what they did. It's
Yes.
not right.
It's awful, it's awful, it's awful.
They killed my lord. I couldn't stop them.
So many bad
I
things
keep
happen
thinking
in
if
Game
I'd
of
been
Thrones
there, I could have
to
done
the characters we love, and the
chances
writer
are, I'd be
is
dead
just
too.
so great at
Whatever I once
murdering
thought,
us.
my place is here. With the Night's Watch. There are those here who will hate you for who you are. Southerners who will call you traitor. Northerners who will call you craven. Some won't even have a reason. They'll hate you anyway. You can't do anything about it. Trust me, I know.
I don't care if they hate me. Let them think what they like.
Ignoring them won't be as easy as you think. Most of the men are criminals, forced to take the black. You were a squire for a noble house. What happened to you today happened to me more times than I can count. I learned there's nothing more important than having brothers you trust.
Yeah, he'd be best to, buddy up with Jon Snow, but bad things happen to Jon Snow.
I felt the same first time I saw it. I heard you want to be a ranger. Why? Why risk your life out there?
Winter is coming. I want to fight.
You'll have your chance, don't worry. Not many recruits want to be rangers. They'd rather stay here where they think they'll be warm and safe. But Mance Rayder marches on the wall with 100,000 wildlings. I've seen them for myself. The men here are murderers. Thieves, rapers. You won't like most of them, and they won't like you. But they're your brothers now. Can you stand with them?
You don't have much
Can you
choice
see
but to
past your
stand with them.
differences?
I'll stand with them.
Glad to hear it. I'd say you'll get used to the cold, but you won't. Come on. Better get by a fire, or you'll
Being
end up
from
like
the
Frostfinger.
north, being a little colder shouldn't be a huge, adjustment, but it would be terrible for someone from the south to try to get used to that kind of cold. As someone, with my own personal experience, being from Louisiana, when we moved to Missouri, oh my gosh, that first winter was like one of the coldest on record for this area, and it was so terrible.
I'm here, but where are you? Hello?
Where do you think you're going? At this time of night?
I was just headed back to my room.
It's a little late to be out, isn't it? Do you know what this uniform means?
It means you serve the Lannisters.
So, you best get yourself back to your chambers. And I mean, now. If you don't like it, you can take it up with the commander.
Can't I just stay a while longer? Please?
Did you not hear me?
At ease, Lucan. The lady is with me.
Yes, sir. Enjoy
Well,
your night.
someone with some pull.
I hope he wasn't bothering you, my lady. I'm Damien.
That's Jamie? Really?
You were in the throne room earlier. Did you leave me this note?
I did. I'm very glad you could make it. I've been
The
wanting
rest
to
of them
talk to
have
you
all
for
looked a
quite
lot
some
more like him
time.
to me. To me, I guess it's
Why all the
the
secrecy?
hair.
If
a
you
lot
wanted
of
to
it.
talk to me, you could have asked.
It never seemed the right time. I am sorry about this, Mira, but you've made enemies of the wrong people. A handmaiden should know her place.
What people?
I'll make this quick if that helps. I'd hate to see you suffer.
Oh my goodness. What am I doing? Okay, that's my first death as Mira, but I think that's the first chance I've had to die. Try this again.
Let her go!
What am I doing? What's my option here?
Fuck you.
He must not have said Jamie, he must have said Damien. Well, at least, you know, they matched.
You?
They didn't screw that badly up on Jamie.
What was that?
He said I'd angered the wrong people.
So, someone sent him?
What are you doing here?
I heard yelling. You did what you had to do, Lady Mira. You had no choice.
I need to get back. Someone might see me.
I'll take care of him. I know a few places in Fleabottom. No one will ever find him.
Don't tell anyone.
I won't. Everything all right, sir? Damien, where are you?
I don't know how I heard Jamie, but I'm glad they didn't screw that badly up on him. Was that a mistake? Burying your father and your brother all on the same day. That's just some really rough stuff.
Roderick! It's you.
isn't it? Roderick. They said you were gone. Ramsay Snow did this. He did that to Ethan. You're going to hurt him, aren't you? Lord Whitehill says you won't, because you're a coward. But I know you will. He deserves it.
I'm gonna kill Ramsay Snow for what he did.
That's enough.
Your little chat is over.
I will speak with my brother.
I said you're done. Keep your distance or I'll drag him back to High Point right now.
What? I have to go back. No, I want to come home.
Roderick, you should speak to Mother.
Roderick, are you going to forget about me? Are you?
We are your family, Ryan. Don't forget that. All right?
I won't. Please hurry.
How about a story?
No. You've had your chance.
He's a child. What harm could it do?
Make it a quick one.
Mother, come join the others.
He's right there. My son. But soon they'll take him from me just like before. It's happening all over again. I can see it. My father's house was once mighty like this one, but his loyalty to the Targaryens cost us dearly. I watched as countless of our kin fell, saw our lands destroyed, everything we clung to was ripped from our hands.
And I wonder how true it is that HBO is going to be making a prequel
this family.
to Game of
Our
Thrones.
house.
Our family is strong, Mother. We will not fall.
Many men are strong, and still the night takes them.
Because watching the Targaryen
You must be ready to defend us,
backstory
Roderick.
should be really cool.
Your body may be
I've read a
damaged,
lot
but
of
your
it, and
spirit
it's
must
just
be
a
like
really
iron.
great
You let nothing
depth
stand in your way, do you
backstory.
understand? If you have to murder every last Whitehill down to the babes in their beds, no matter what, you must do it. Promise me.
I will kill anyone who stands in my way. I will do whatever it takes.
Remember that. You must be ready. Promise me.
We will be ready, Mother. Mira, Asher, even Garrett. They all stand with us. We are strong.
Yes.
Such bad
I suppose
things
we have to be.
on the horizon here. I mean, it can't be much worse than the end of
Would
the
you
first
say a
part.
few words, my lord?
Let's see what happens here.
My father. He was everything. Everything I ever wanted to be. He showed me what it is to be a lord. He was always honourable. I never knew a better man. And I am sorry. I love you, Father. Ethan, my little brother. He stood up to Ramsay Snow. He saved our sister's life and paid with his own. He was only a boy.
We honor Lord Gregor Forrester, my husband, my love, and our Lord Ethan, my sweet little boy. But now is time to say goodbye. Father and son are returned to the earth, to the ice. And from their sacrifice, new life begins.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Well... It's very unique wood that burns that hot to be blue like that.
From ice we foresters born, to ice we all return. Father, brother, I've sworn to guard this rest you've earned. I'd bare my neck to and swim the shivering sea. Paint slavers bathe in crimson rains to bring Ethan back to me. Snow grabbed me from my mother's grasp to claim me as his prize.
That should be the end of that part. Seems like a fitting ending. At least no one died right there at the end. Yeah, just waiting for the gears to show me what's going on. Next time on Game of Thrones.
What is going on?
Roderick, you have to do something. Lord Whitehill's son has arrived.
Griff Whitehill means to torment us. Nothing worse than a fourthborn with something to prove.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof.
Form up and follow my lead.
Third and fourth
You'll be
born.
taking
Really,
your
you gotta
vows.
kill brothers to go
You
up
too,
the line
Tuttle.
anyway.
Time to start proving you're a brother.
Oh, the things we do for family. I wonder sometimes if it's worth it. All the sacrifices. Enjoy the wedding.
How much further to Marine?
A few days.
If the Lost Legion doesn't catch up to us first.
I overheard a couple of men whispering about the Lannister Guard. They're questioning people. Is there anything else we need to be worried about? What was that?
Well, let's see how much stuff happened here. 76% of players didn't forge Marjorie's letter, so we all had that same thing. About 30% of players kissed Lord Whitehill's ring, so most people didn't agree with me. About 52% of players lost Roderick's betrothal to Elena. So, I mean, it was possible to keep it. I just screwed it up. About 95.5% of players stood up for Cotter after he stole Finn's knife. Me and 90% of, almost 91% of players killed Mira's attacker. So, most of us did that. But I'm going to replay this one of these days to figure out what I did wrong to lose the betrothal.
From eyes we forced
that was the second part of Game of Thrones. It was a lot of fun. It wasn't as bad as the first part, even though I died more times with Asher. But that's my normal stuff when it comes to quick time events and this kind of stuff. I'm gonna mess up a fair amount, but only really messed up irreparably on the fighting part for the Black Watch. But overall, I just want to say that was a lot of fun, and I will continue this story. I'll continue this on Friday. My normal days for streaming are Friday, Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday. Today was a bonus day because my schedule got changed. But it's been a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to watching the rest of it. So I just want to thank everybody who decided to watch the stream today, anybody that catches it on YouTube. And I hope you will join me to complete this series, because this is a great work. Telltale does fantastic work, and couldn't go very wrong with Game of Thrones for this kind of storytelling. But anyway, again, thanks everybody. Make sure you follow, make sure you like me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, and just play more games, have more fun. Peace out.